Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Press the bell icon and change it to all for more notifications. Hi all, welcome back to Mummy's Biz. Today's discussion will be on management of natural resources. What is natural resource? Anything in the environment which can be used is termed as a natural resource. Natural resources include total natural environment that support the human life and contribute to the production of necessities and comforts to mankind. So, natural resources are the components of atmosphere, hydrosphere and lithosphere. Now, what are the types of natural resources? Natural resources can be exhaustible or inexhaustible. This is classified into exhaustible and inexhaustible on the basis of abundance and availability. Inexhaustible, these are in plenty and cannot be exhausted by man's consumption. For example, air, sand, clay, etc. But it gets affected by the overpopulation of mankind. Exhaustible, these are limited and can get exhausted over a period of time, such as coal, petroleum, etc. Now let's move on to today's topic, management of natural resources. A system of controlling the use of natural resources in such a way so as to avoid the wastage and to use them in the most effective way is termed as management of natural resources. So why should we manage natural resources? Yes, I will list a few reasons over here. The resources of the earth are limited because of the rapid increase in human population. The demand of resources is increasing day by day. The proper management can ensure that the natural resources are used judiciously so that they can fulfill the needs of the present generation and also last for the generations to come. The proper management of natural resources takes into consideration the long-term perspective or view and prevents their exploitation to halt for a short period of time. The proper management can ensure equitable distribution of natural resources so that all the people can benefit from the development of these resources. The proper management will take into consideration the damage caused to the environment during the extraction or use of natural resources and find ways to minimize this damage. Conservation of wildlife. It is very important to conserve wildlife to maintain the ecological balance in nature and to preserve the gene pool. Some of the measures or steps to be taken for the conservation of wildlife are given below. Laws should be made to impose a total ban on the poaching or capturing of any animal or bird belonging to an endangered species. The natural habitats of wild animals and birds should be preserved by establishing natural parks and sanctuaries throughout the country. The government department connected with the conservation of wildlife should conduct a periodic survey in all the forests, natural parks and sanctuaries to have a knowledge of the population of all species of wildlife and birds. Special attention should be paid to the conservation of endangered species of wild animals and birds to prevent their extinction altogether. The unauthorized cutting of forests for timber trade and fuel wood should be curbed immediately. Forest and wildlife conservation. Forests are biodiversity hotspot. Biodiversity of an area is the number of species of different life forms like bacteria, fungi, flowering plants, insects, birds, etc. Hotspot means an area full of biological diversity. Loss of diversity may lead to an ecological stability and ecological imbalance. What are stakeholders? A person having interest or concern for something is called a stakeholder. Sustainable management. Management of the forest resources wisely to make it available for the future generations. To consider the conservation of forests, we need to look at the stakeholders, who are the people who live in and around forests, are dependent on forest products for various aspects of their lives. The forest department of the government, which owns the land and controls the resources from the forest. The industrialists, from those who use tendu leaves to make beads to the ones with paper mills, use a variety of forest products. The wildlife and natural enthusiasts who want to conserve nature in its pristine form. A major program called the civiculture has been started to replenish the forest by growing more trees and more plants. So, we have completed our today's discussion on natural resources. Hope it was easy to understand. Let's meet again with another video. Until then, bye-bye. And please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.